Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be reviewing a brand new horse game. I'm so excited for this because like you guys know and like I've been saying forever now, we really do need some better horse games to play. So this is another one that's going to be on Roblox. They already make a game called Dragon Adventures right here, the company that's making the new horse game, Sonar Studios here. They make Dragon Adventures. It's a huge popular game on Roblox right now. There usually is, yeah, about 6,000 to 7,000 people active all the time on this game. It's very big. Really nice job that they did all in all for the game. It's a great concept, you know, like good dragon designs, good dragon textures. They get like a bunch of different textures and colors, and there's a bunch of dragons to even choose from. Very nice game. So anyways, they just announced recently that they have this game out to basically test, you know, like beta test, but it's in alpha mode, so it's more like alpha test. Right here it says join Sonar Studios group for access, so you can join their group on Roblox to get full access to the game right now. It's called Horse Life, just simple name, you know, looks cute. I like the design right here because St. Patrick's Day is coming up, so I enjoy that. And we're going to dive right into it. Sadly, you know, we all wish it looked like this, but it is Roblox, so it's not going to look like this. This is just some really nice art that they had made. And let's get right into it. We're just going to hit play. So yeah, for people that don't know, most people do know, alpha is before beta, and then beta is before early access, so on and so forth. And then once the game is done early access, it'll be fully complete. So I'm guessing, I think they said a couple months, 2 to 3 months from now, it'll be more in beta form, or it'll be ready to go. I can't remember. But let me show you guys my horses. Here's the game so far. Here's how it look. Don't mind me being naked. Because of the alpha access, my clothes do not load in this. Like, the new clothes don't load. Well, certain new clothes. Obviously, like, my umbrella's loading in my hair and stuff. I don't know how old that stuff is, though. But anyways, these are my horses here. They're so pretty. I got really lucky with, coat design. Like, coat colors and the coat designs on them. They're very nice. As you see here, I have, would that be considered a Sabino or an Overo because of the spots. You know, I'm not going to get into statistics, but they're all very nice. This one here I love specifically because she looks like a little deer. She's very small. These horses here are actually on the smaller side. I'll show you in comparison to my males when we get there. So this is how the horses are going to look. I'm pretty sure full-time. They're not going to change this for full release. I wish they kind of would. To be honest, I don't love this texture that they have going on these horses, just because, I mean, look at the tail. Look at that. It just looks like 3D printer plastic, you know? It doesn't look real. It doesn't look like real hair at all, especially with how the lines are moving. And I mean, I know horses are naturally hairy on the body here, but when you use this texture, it doesn't look good. Like, obviously in real life, their hair looks more natural. When you try to imitate it in a Roblox game, though, doesn't look that good. They didn't do that good with that. And then the spots, for some reason, come off the body. Like, their spot designs, like when they have speckles, they literally are coming off of the body. I don't know why it's designed like that. It does not look good. I really hope they do fix this a little bit for the full release and, like, just fix up the textures and fix up how the hair looks a little bit. I just, you know, it's a little lackluster because it doesn't move and it looks like a 3D printer printed these horses out, you know. Could be a little better. Could be a little better. But all in all, you know, the model is pretty. The actual model itself is nice, and the eyes look good, and they gave them color, which I appreciate. They gave them liveliness, you know. They look alive. They look very cute. But it's just like the texture from the nose to the body, you know. I'd rather have the whole body be smooth like that, in my opinion. Now, there are other textures in this game, if I can show you guys over here. If you get gargoyle horses, they can look more like stone or shiny, as you see the shine on his face right there. Or you get the unicorns here. They can be a smoother texture. As you can see, their body's a little more smooth. I'm pretty sure anyways. Yeah, that's a different material for sure. So it all depends, I think, on the breeds in this game, what your textures are going to be. Which, again, still kind of sucks. I hope they change that in the future. I want my horses to look more, I don't know, as the most realistic they can. I'd rather the hair not. See, like, this hair looks good, actually. Okay, let's look into my stable. I'll show you guys the stable. This is the stable setup here. This is where all your horses are going to be. You can click on them. They'll show you a little picture, show you the information. This game is definitely more like their Dragon Adventure game compared to, like, a regular horse game, because they have all these different layers. Like, they have different top and bottom colors. They're going to have, like, different stocking colors compared to their body color. which won't always be white, which is more realistic for horses. See, her stuff is orange down there, her little stockings. I'm trying to find a better example. I ended up selling all of mine. See how these stockings are like a weird color compared to the body? It's just going to be random like that because the colors are randomly generated in this game. And they do create more of a top and bottom layer. I'm not sure why. I do, again, wish the horse bodies were more one color, in my opinion. I mean, you know, I'd rather have my horse be all brown like this one compared to this one who's dark gray and light gray in the same body. It just doesn't look realistic as horses don't usually get that design, you know, on their body. Like this one, this isn't natural. Horses don't usually get this at all. But of course, this game is not supposed to be realistic. It's supposed to be more of a mythical, magical horse game, honestly. I mean, they obviously have regular horses, but you can... Ooh, we don't want to do that. You can get gargoyles, which are the... more of a Clydesdale look in this game. They call them gargoyles, though, I think, due to the textures they can get. And then they do have unicorns in this game, which can have different horns, I think, and different hair and things like that. So that will impact the textures you guys get on your horses. And that's why I think this is more like their Dragon Adventure game. Because in the Dragon Adventure game, it's all texture related. Like, every dragon looks... you know, not very realistic because they don't always have scales. They're going to look like stone, or they're going to look like glass, or, you know, things like that. They're just going to have different textures. So that's the only part of the game I'm not enjoying so far. I totally don't mind it in a dragon game because it makes more sense to have dragons with different textures, but not your horses. Like, I would rather have my regular horses just look more natural and smooth, you know, not rough. Like, these two look rough compared to these two. They look smooth. And the dots come off their body. It's just very weird, you know? Not the most ideal for a horse game, in my opinion. And you guys know I'm going to spend a lot of time on this because I'm usually picky with horse texture and how my animals look, how my character looks, just everything like that. So as you guys can see above their heads, they are all ready to have a baby. You can breed in this game if you go to stable and then you hit breed over here. You can mix and match, you can predict. Thankfully it only costs $1 to do predicts. Let's check the babies out. So another thing I don't love in this game is the breeding system. It's not coded very well, in my opinion. Like, the mechanics of the breeding system is not that good. That's a really good baby, though. She turned out pretty. I enjoy that. You know, that's very nice. Depending on how rare the horses are will depend on how high priced the baby is. And all of these are pretty common horses with common, like, coat colors and common designs. I don't think they're going to be very pricey ever. Okay, that's a better baby. That one's pretty cute because I like the little brown around the eye. Okay, so we're going to go in here and check out those babies. So I don't like this one at all, so we're just going to immediately sell it. I didn't care for this one at all. That one was like, whatever. I think that's... I think that's it, though. We'll just sell those for now. Yeah. Another thing I have to say I don't like about the game, maybe they'll add it later, is there is no tutorial. So when you get in here, you definitely have no idea what you're doing for the first minute. You're like, what is this? What's going on? You know? Like, it doesn't explain anything to you, and I hate that about games. I wish they would just give me a tiny tutorial. Nothing big, just a small tutorial, really quick, showing me how to play. And then at least I don't have to guess at it all day, because when I was first playing, I didn't know that food was used to catch horses, you know? So I was like, oh my, it's gonna be impossible for me to get lassos and get other horses and blah blah. But a good thing about this game is your horses can help you farm. They will beat up these structures for you, and you'll get apples, you'll get carrots, you'll get different types of food. Certain foods will decrease the timer on the breeding that you guys have, because there sadly is breeding timers in this. They'll have to gestate the baby for like usually 5 to 6 hours it takes to have a baby. So you'll get food that reduces that. You'll also just get regular food that you can catch horses with. You run up to them and catch them. I'll show you guys that. The other way to catch horses is with the lassos, but you do have to spend your real money for the lassos. And because the horses don't give you much money, you're not going to get a lot of money in return after buying lassos and catching horses. You'll have to get food, basically, to catch more horses to make more money. So you just gotta go around for a while, you know, spend 10 minutes on the game just going around farming all the apples for a bit and farming all the structures, because you're gonna need about 100 apples, or at least 100 of variety fruit or flowers, because you can feed them flowers too. You'll need a variety of 100 basically to go out in the wild and get about, I think you can catch like 12, let me see. You can catch a good bit of horses basically with 100 food, because it usually takes about 4 to 6 apples per horse to catch it. So if you just put that into consideration. See, their horse is much taller than mine. Oh yeah, let me show you guys that. I have some beautiful, beautiful stallions. These are some of my top stallions right here. They're just really pretty with how I got lucky with the markings and the colors. As you see, they're much bigger. They're much taller than these guys. So size is a thing in this game. Your horses can be either really tall or really short or in between. Obviously, there's well, not obvious, but they were nice. They gave us a lot of different hairstyles. So there's long hair, short hair, there's buzz cut hair. As you see, this guy has a buzz cut. Well, not a buzz cut, you know what I mean? I'm just calling it that. There's a certain name for this. I'm not quite sure. Mohawk vibe. And then there's just, you know, like shorter curly hair like this one. Things like that. Geez, you guys neigh loud. Oh yeah, you can do that. You can just press the start button and it'll jump you. Make your horse rear, or you just jump. So right over here is the shop. Let me show you guys that. You can bring your horse in. That's nothing in this game. You just hit open shop, and then as you see, the regular lasso is $50, and it only takes 1 heart, so that means you're lassoing them for every single heart that they have, and I'll show you guys that to explain it better. All in all, I don't mind this part of the game, but like I said, you literally need, food, or you're not going to be able to go catch horses very well. You're not going to get that many. You're not going to get much money back, basically. If you start buying lassos and then go catch horses and sell them and buy more lassos, you're not making much of a profit off of that. They want you to get the food, basically, so that you can make more money off of buying less lassos. So as you see here, it says it takes 30 minutes off of the gestation period here. So that's really good for when you're breeding, because it does take like 6 hours, 5 to 6 hours. So those are really good to find. These are the flowers that you can get from the bushes. You can also farm bushes. Let me show you guys that. Just these little things here. You get little bushes you can farm from. And now, again, this is another thing I don't really care for. Now, I know, like I said, this is supposed to be more of a magical game, but still, these are regular horses. I don't know why they have such random, thick line designs going on their legs. Like, it looks like they pop off their body. It just looks weird. I don't think it should look like it's popping off as much. And I just feel like they should have more natural color options for that. Because it looks super weird. You know, it just looks weird. Because she would be so pretty without it. But that's what I'm going to tell you guys about with the breeding is because the horses in this game are so diverse with the colors and the stripes and the spots and all of that, you are going to get some weird colors on some weird markings sometimes, or you're going to get really nice markings with ugly colors, because the breeding is very specific to what the parents look like. Now, obviously in real life, that isn't the case. Even if, like, say you have 2 blonde horses, right? Both these horses are blonde. You're only going to be able to get those 2 color options for the hair. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be any different. Let me do some breeding. Oh, I didn't claim all the kids? Oh. Okay. Pretty ugly, you know? That's a bummer. Is there any other kids I need to claim? Oh, claim child. Okay, she's pretty. I got lucky on that one. That's a cute one. We're going to keep that. We're going to equip it. See how she looks. What is that stupid noise? Do you guys know what that is? Like, what's going on? Where am I? Oh, yeah. I don't know what that is. We're gonna get away from it. We're gonna go over here. There we go. Okay, because that was super weird. Alright, we're gonna equip her. That's the one that we just got right, yeah. Baby. Any others I need to claim, though? I don't think so. Okay, we're gonna equip her, too, because she looks cute. I want to check her out. Which one was it? This one? Yeah, she's got her dad's markings. Oh my god, and she's so tiny! Like, really tiny, guys! Look at this little thing! Isn't she a doll? That is so tiny. That's the tiniest one I've seen so far. Can I ride it? Oh, duh, it's because it's a baby. Psh, wow, you guys just saw that. Okay. I forgot in this game, they do grow. Babies grow in this. That is super cute, because she's also super tiny. Look how cute they are, though. They're really pretty babies. I'll probably end up selling this one though, because look, again, the texture is awful. I hate the hair being this texture. I just don't like this texture at all. It looks like 3D plastic, 3D printed plastic. And as you see on this horse, she has some weird stone going on as well as the white. And I just really don't know why the white speckles have to look like they're coming off the body. But, you know, still pretty colors all in all. Just interesting textures. I like her hair color, her hair texture more. Looks a little better. Okay, very cute. This horse here looks so pretty. I love this horse. This one was a nice breed. But as you guys know, because I was just telling you, the breeding is a little rough in this. So let's do that. Let's go back to the breeding section here. So let's pick black hair with black hair. I'm pretty sure the predictions are only going to have black-haired babies, or black or brown at least. As we keep going, as you see, the hair color is not going to change at all. And you can see it down here. It'll show you the colors. Well, it's not going to show me now, but you can see it right here. I think those are the last colors that we need at the end there. We don't really need to scroll anymore because I don't think there's any other colors. It won't let me scroll anyways. But basically the babies can only get the colors in this color spot, which is what I was saying is kind of stupid, kind of makes no sense, because they're taking more of their Dragon Adventure aspect and putting into this game, because in the Dragon Adventure game, the dragon game that they have, it's kind of the same thing. You cannot breed two dragons together and get, you know, like crazy colors or different colors. You'll most likely only get the colors that your parents have, which I get can make sense in like kind of a certain way, but in real life, if you put a black horse and a black horse together, you're not always going to get a black horse. You're going to get a brown horse or a bay horse. It all depends on the genetics. So it just kind of irritates me that in this game, if both parents have like dark hair, you're only going to get a dark-haired baby. Even if there's white in the breeding, like as you see over here, there is a cream color that's in my horse's color genetics, but it won't give me that color hair. So it just kind of limits the options you have. Like if your parents both have stockings, you know, like certain color stockings, I think your babies are definitely going to have stockings, like guaranteed. I can't remember which one of these has stockings. I know she does. So as we go through this, you'll see every single horse that we rotate is going to have stockings. You can just see every single one. So I don't really care for that. Even if that's what they were going for, I just don't like it. I wish the game would have given me more versatility with breeding and make it to where the babies don't always have to have what the parents have, and make it a little more of a... Basically make it more of an exciting part of the game, because breeding is not fun nor exciting if you're going to get the same exact spots on the baby as the parents every time. I mean, obviously some people are going to breed for that and it'll be a good thing for them. Like maybe they'll find a parent that has spots on each parent and they want that because they want spots on the baby. That totally makes sense. But you have to make sure that the spots on the parents are the colors that you want, because your baby won't get those colors. Like as you see, my baby predictions here are only getting certain colors in certain spots. Thankfully the spots are changing colors, but it's a little more uncommon. Obviously the white butt's going to show up because the parent has the white butt. It's not going to be any other color most of the time, or you just won't get it at all because the other parent doesn't have it. These are overall good babies though. They're making good mixes actually. I should breed them. They're kind of good. I don't know. Obviously, other people are going to have different opinions than me. They might like this breeding. Like I said, some people like when they're getting exactly what the parents look like. And I get that. But I also, you know, kind of just don't like it for this kind of game specifically, because there's so many options in this game. As you guys go around, when I show you, you'll see that the horses have all sorts of different RNG options. Like you can get horses with spots, right? Like on this one, you got the spots. You got the weird colored stockings. You got the top and bottom layers different. You know, like there's so many options in this game. You got the splash back here, you know, the tan stockings this time. Or you can get horses that are all white. You can get horses that have these little markings like these guys do. Look at this little baby they have. You know, just all sorts of different markings. So because there's so much versatility in this game with color, markings, patterns, I just feel like the babies should be a little more RNG vibe, like have a little more option to be bred with, you know, like different options coming out of it. results. That's the word I'm looking for. Different results coming out of the breeding. Because in Wild Horse Islands, if you guys know, their breeding is very specific. They have specific coats in the game. Like, each breed only has certain amount of coats, so they will always spawn with those exact coats. But in this game, these horses can have whatever coat they want. You know, it doesn't matter what breed they are. They're going to have whatever they want under the sun. So I just feel like the breeding should be more like that too. But in Wild Horse Island, I totally get that the breeding is going to be exactly what the parents are because of how set the breeding and the coats are in that game. If that makes more sense to you guys. So we're going to get a couple more apples here, and then we're going to go out and catch some horses so you guys can see how that goes. I'll get a couple lassos just to show you guys that. So in this game, I don't know what this weird, like, kicking, jumping around animation is when they, like, they do this whole rolling thing. Not really sure. It's whatever. You know, it's just their way of showing the horses are farming for you, I guess. I don't know. Don't have anything bad or good to say about it. It's definitely weird, but it all works out. Now I'm going to show you guys these things on the floor, too, over here. The horse animation is actually pretty good, too, with the running. It's really not that bad. It looks pretty good. The stopping is pretty good when you stop like that. The running is pretty good, as you see here. This is pretty good. So you can run over the green to get speed and the stamina to get stamina. You guys will want to do that every time you leave the town because, if your horses run out of stamina kind of fast, and it doesn't regenerate very fast, which kind of sucks. They make it a little difficult here to travel. As you see, I'm already out of stamina, which is pretty annoying. But, as you guys see, as I'm running around, there's just random horses spawning. Got one there, one here. They'll just spawn randomly throughout the map in different spots, so you want to jump off. We're going to get... Oh, I didn't buy lassos. Oh, it's okay. I'm not too far away from the town. So we're going to equip the apple, press 1. You're going to walk up to the horse. You're going to hit the E before it freaks out and runs away from you, because they will run away. And as you guys see, they had 6 hearts, so it only costed me a few apples. Not a bad horse, actually. It's really cute, but just not what I'm looking for, because, again, if your parent has short hair like this, the babies will have short hair. You'll have no other option. Unless you're breeding it with a parent that has longer hair, then you have an option for the long hair. And that's what I'm talking about with the breeding. I don't like that just because the parents have short hair, your babies will have to have short hair. I don't like that. I'd rather them just have it be a little more random. Or if both my parents have, or, like, if they're going to keep the breeding like that, where, like, if the parents have short hair, the babies have to have short hair, that's fine, but make it so the hair grows. You know, like, have that feature in the game where the hair can grow over time. I would appreciate that, for sure, because I like that in games where the hair is more natural, and it'll grow, or you can cut it, things like that. To farm, make sure you don't have anything in your hands, or your horses won't be able to farm stuff. You won't be able to click on it. You'll have to take the apple out of your hand. All in all, graphics, too, are pretty good. I'd say, you know, this looks like typical Roblox graphics. Nice trees, nice houses. The horse models, again, very nice, you know. Good job on them for designing a cute horse. Even the unicorns and the gargoyles look pretty cool. Because they're just like a nice beefy Clydesdale look, or a Percheron look. So let's buy some lassos before I forget again. So she's full grown now, so I can ride her. She's a big girl, I mean. Very pretty. Looks like Icicle's like the shortest horse I have, because she's naturally just really short still. So is Dandelion, she's pretty short still. Okay, so we're gonna go this way. They spawn all over the map, the horses can be anywhere. Sometimes they'll spawn 4 or 5 in one area, like right next to each other. So it'll look like it's somebody's horse, but it actually isn't, it's just a patch of wild horses. Because as you see, you can have multiple horses out in this game, which I also think is super fun. I enjoy having multiple horses out at once so that I can enjoy more of my horses at the same time. Because you can hold a lot of horses in here as you upgrade your stables. As you see, you can upgrade with money to get more stable slots. You can even upgrade how many horses you can have out with you. And it'll increase this food and lasso taming. That's pretty cool. So as you see, there's about 4 horses in this area here. 5 horses in this area. Generally, you're going to just want to catch every horse you come across to get the most money possible. But if you guys are looking for specific horses for breeding and everything like that, you know, just take your time, look around. I'm going to say horse spawning isn't too bad in this. I think a horse respawns in the same spot every probably 2 minutes max, maybe 3 minutes. And then the horse will spawn in the same spawn location again after catching it. So as you see, we just caught this one. And it'll probably respawn here in about 2 minutes. I'd say about 2 or 3. Because it's in alpha mode, so there really isn't anything else to do except catch and buy horses and breed them. Just on repeat. Catch, buy, breed, you know? Or, well, you're not buying horses, you're buying the items. But that's all you do is buy items, catch horses. I have not found a unicorn in the wild yet at all. I don't know how these people are finding them so easily. They must play this a lot. I've found a couple gargoyle by myself, maybe 2 of them in the wild that weren't actually owned by anybody. So that was cool, but no unicorns yet. So as you see here, these horses all spawn together. There's 3 horses, so it would maybe look like there were somebody's, but they're not. So we're just gonna go up and catch a couple of those. I'll use my lasso this time. Oh yeah, you have to be riding horses when you lasso. So this is how the lasso system works, kind of like this. You just have to make sure you keep up with them. It's actually just like Wild Horse Island in this sense. You just gotta collect all the hearts above their HP here. And some lassos will give you 2 hearts at a time, some will give you 1, you know. You just gotta make sure you're in range. If you miss the click, it'll actually bring the hearts down. I'll miss right now on purpose. See, I just lost a heart because I missed. So try not to do that when you're catching these guys. Also, certain lassos will have cooldown timers, so you can only lasso them every like 2 seconds. That was a pretty cute horse coat. That's a really nice horse coat. But again, this is what I don't like, because even if I like the horse's colors, I'm not going to breed with it because it's most likely always going to give me these ugly stockings, and it'll most likely give me the short hair. So I'm just going to hit sell. And that one wasn't even worth 124. That was 116. That was a low one. Low grade. So that's basically it. That's the gist of the game. Some horses will look like this. You know, they'll have more of a fluffy Clydesdale mixed breed look. We can go up and just use an apple. Oh, it ran away from me. And I appreciate them for that, at least. Like, the basic horse in the game will have different design models. Some will be, you know, some will have no feathering at the bottom. Some will have feathering. Some will look a little beefier, some won't. You know, like some might have a little bit thicker legs, some won't. You know, it at least helps in that sense to have semi-different breeds going on. So like I said, this game is a little more mythical. There will be more horses coming in the future, like the Kieran, the mythical Kieran horse mix. There's gonna be another one too. Can't remember what they said. There's a bunch coming, and I do actually like that about the game. I'm happy with that we're gonna get that. And then, let's see, there's a Robux shop. If you guys really want, you can basically donate to them. That's what this is all about, because like it says here, purchases made during alpha and beta versions will be wiped. Purchase at your own discretion. So basically they're saying, hey, here, you can donate to us, give us money, and enjoy having some extra money in the game for the time being, because it is still going to the game for the game's cause. They can maybe make enough money to add new stuff to it sooner and things like that. So if you guys want to, feel free to donate to them by buying money in-game here. And it does say right here, it'll be supporting them, and you'll get the supporter badge. It doesn't actually say you'll be supporting them, but you get the supporter badge when the game comes out. So if you're interested in getting badges and titles, there's that. Let's see here. What else? So your horses do have levels. As you saw, my gray horse did level up. You can like do jumps and it'll give you plus 20 XP right there. Yep, XP, and it gives me something else. I'm trying to see what that says when I jump over it. 5 XP, 20 XP. Okay, so it gives me, it must give me stamina? Is that what that is? The yellow? I'm not quite sure yet. Like I said, it hasn't really told me much about the game. I think it's increasing maybe my stamina pool, and then it's just increasing my XP in general of the horse. Level up, see, level 1. Okay, so let me look at that in here. Because I don't even know what level I am, let alone what my horses are. I don't see a level anywhere. It just says adult 100. They all say that when they grow up. When they're babies, it'll say baby 1, see. I think I have to take them out for them to grow. Yeah, I do. Okay, you have to take your horses out to have them grow. Very cute, though. So that's odd. I can't see... I can favorite them, but I can't see the level. So maybe that's something they're gonna add later on, because it says, let me get on him. Yeah, because there's a question mark next to the stamina down here. It won't let me click on it. T is commands. Oh, I can do a jump buck. Why would I do that? Hold on. Oh, okay. That's fine. That's cool. What else can we do here? Follow? Why would they not follow me? All my horses always follow me. Short buck? Okay, so they just buck me off? That's just what that is? I'm not really sure if these commands, like, really... Oh, I can move them to a certain area. Okay, that's what the follow would be for. Okay. I can tell them to stay. Okay. Not sure why I would need that yet. I don't really know why I would want to tell my horses to, like, stay in a certain spot. Very interesting. I always keep them on follow. I don't know. And then, yep, shift, speed. Okay, yep, that's interesting. Alright. I also have no idea what this SW... Oh, okay, I see, okay. I don't know why they're in colors, though, like purple and orange. But it'll just tell you what mode you're in with your horse, whether you're walking, trotting, idle. Okay. Let's see, anything else? I've already basically showed everything else. This is my weak magic lasso. You do need the magic ones to catch the unicorns. It'll tell you target species unicorn, target species gargoyle, blah blah. The gargoyle ones are very pricey. So all in all, I think this will be a good game when it's fully done. It's not the best game right now. Like I said, it has a lot to work out. You know, people don't always have to love everything the creators are doing with a game. Like, I don't love the textures, but maybe that's just what the creators enjoy with this kind of game. Maybe they like it a little weird and different like that, like having your horses look like plastic or having some look like whatever, you know. But I would prefer if they fix that. But for, like, game quality wise, like what you're actually doing in the game, it's all in all pretty addicting and pretty fun, because you'll start catching all sorts of different looking horses, and you'll want to end up seeing, like, different horse patterns and coat color mixes. Like, see, this one has some weird stockings going on. It's got, like, front kneecap markings, but then also has, like, white stockings. No idea. The horse looks definitely weird. But you know what I mean. It's just so many different color options and pattern options. It makes it fun to run around and catch horses and sell them and breed them and make your own. And they do grow up. As you see, they grow. It's very cute. I think they're naturally going to be small, though, too. I think Drizzle's going to be, like, the size of Icicle. I think that's her mom. His mom. Yeah, his mom. Icicle's his mom, I think. You know, I don't keep up with their genders. Sometimes it's hard to tell, because these are not the names I gave them. These are just names that the game gave them. They are randomly generated. At least it does tell you there's a heart meter at the top. I appreciate that, so it can show me how much more time it has without me actually looking at the timer. I can show you guys the food and how it works right now on the breeding. So we're just going to take these treats and hit feed. You just feed it. And boom, we're already a couple hours in now. Very nice. She's going to make a pretty baby, I think, for sure. And she doesn't have the best textures, though. So I guess if you're looking for horses like I am without the textures, like the bad 3D plastic print texture, again, you're just going to have to find them in the wild and then breed with only horses that have the smooth texture like this one does. Smoother texture. That's what I'm going to have to start doing, because I hate the texture. But other than that, great game, honestly. I am addicted to it already, for sure. So I try not to play it too much, because obviously everything you guys do now will not save and move on when the game fully finishes. This is specifically just for alpha and beta right now, for everyone to test and explore and give feedback, of course. I haven't even really checked out the settings option. This is really all we get for settings right now. I don't even know what camera effects are. I think it just means, like, shading maybe and, like, lighting. I don't know, really. I don't mind the music either. The music's alright. As you see, this person has a bunch of pretty horses. They got the cool gargoyle and unicorn and everything. What's up? The unicorn looks really cool, actually. It's a cool design on it. Very nice. I like these spots, too. Not bad. See, that has more of like a Clydesdale face look. Alright, let me get on this. They're saying hi to me. Yo. Bye. Kids are funny. Hi, bye. Nice to meet you. Alright, and I think we're going to wrap it up there, because, yeah, there really is nothing else for me to show you guys, I don't think. Like I said, if you guys want to check it out, make sure you join the Sonar group. You can find it on Roblox, pretty sure. You can definitely find it under their Dragon Adventure game. Pretty sure. Like, don't quote me, but I think it's in there because I found it somewhere. I found it some way. Um, I know for sure that if you join the Dragon Adventure Discord, it's in there. Like, they have the information in there, I'm pretty sure, to join their studio from Roblox, and then you can check out the game. Let me know what you guys think down below of the game in general, like, anything about what we talked about. You know, you can shoot your opinion down in the comments, like, if you like the textures, if you don't, if you like that it's going to be mythical creatures, if you don't. I definitely hope they add, like, more regular horse models, of course, like, just different horse breeds, because I do like that. But right now, with how they have things, it's, like I said, kind of like having a different horse breed, because you can get some that are thicker, some that are thinner, some have long hair, some have thick curly hair, some, you know, have straight hair. It at least gives us some variety, which is nice. But I'm excited for the Kieran and all the cool mythical horses we're going to get in this. Oh, yeah, Pegasus. That's what it was. They're adding a Pegasus, I'm pretty sure. So that'll be really nice because we all love Pegasus. You know, who doesn't? And that's really it. I hope you guys enjoyed the game. Again, let me know down in the comments what you guys think. I just like to conversate about these new horse games that we're getting. And this is a good company. I'm not hating the company at all. You know, they did very good with Dragon Adventures and how they designed it. But when it comes to a horse game, you know, the texture thing, like I said, is obviously a little weird, a little different. But the company's a great company. So I think we're going to get a good game all in all. When the game's fully done, it's going to be fun. It's going to be something different for us, for like a little horse aspect, because we don't have a lot of horse games nowadays to choose from. Blah, I'm tripping over my words. So I'm excited for it still. You know, I can get over the little things as long as there's enough to keep me interested in the game. And I love the tree colors. They're very fun. I love the fall. They clearly went with like a fall season, which I'm super fine with. Fall is like one of the best and the prettiest. So I'm excited. I think it's going to be good. And, you know, I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!